3 new IEMs to unbox and do first impressions of today. Yes, welcome back to the classic Timmy unbox video, and yes, this is indeed the content worth waiting for. First IEM, we have the Kiwi Ears Astral. This is the new one that just came out just now. We have the Wan'er 2. This one was teased for a very long time, finally out. And the super duper new Moondrop Rays, or should I say Moondrop Gravity Rays. I think they're launching an entirely new collection or a new line that is going to be revolved around gaming. You guys know the drill by now. Let's first start off with the Kiwi Ears Astral. Here's the front of the box. Now, with all Kiwi Ears, Seagots, and majority of Linso IEMs, it comes in a very similar kind of unboxing experience, you can say. I would say DA Audio might be the most luxurious feeling unboxing experience, while Seagot and Kiwi Ears tend to be about the same level. Here's the inside of the box. As you can see, the Astral sitting right there. And here is the carrying case that holds all the accessories that you see on the screen right now. Now, this Astral was sent to me by Linso, so I unfortunately didn't get to pick the color that I want, which would be the one on the box here. I got this more, I would say, generic kind of bluish sparkle that you see on many IEMs. I mean, not that the Astral itself is unique or anything, but it's a bit more, I wouldn't say iconic, but it's a bit more unique than the sparkly blues that I got here. Resin shell, metal nozzle, nothing too exciting, but also not bad either. Now the cable is surprisingly pretty nice. I was expecting something more generic, but I'm glad that I was wrong here. And it does have interchangeable terminations as well, which is a nice bonus. Now, this is not the first time that I'm trying the Astral. I actually tried it the first time at Can Jam Singapore, but you know, at Can Jam there's a long line, there's many people, you could have very short session with it. So this is the first time I'm getting to listen to the Astral in a completely quiet setting. The shell of the Astral is a bit on the chunkier side, even for my ears, and my ears can typically fit a lot of IEMs, but this one is a bit bulky and chunky, and it is kind of like pushing the limit of my comfort here. It's not uncomfortable, but in the long run, I can see it becoming potentially uncomfortable. Alright, so I feel similar to my initial impression of it over on the Hangout channel, is that it's good, but I don't think it's as impressive as the previous Kiwi Ear IEMs. Like, I still like the KE4 more, or the Seagot IEMs, like I still like the Odyssey more. Even compared to the Lush, I might prefer the Lush a little bit more. The biggest problem I have with this so far, based off of first impression here, is the treble. It is quite a lot, and it adds this kind of digital edginess to the timbre, and also brings the treble details very forward to the point where I feel like it's a little bit too forward, a bit too unnatural for me. The other ranges are fine. I feel like the bass and mid-range balance is pretty good, quite solid, but yeah, the treble was a bit more tamed, and I think I would rate this set at the moment much higher. But again, all of this is under first impressions. More tests is needed. Once again, here is the front of the box. Open it up and that was the artwork. Here you go. And here's a closer look at the inside. And under this IEM holder part of the box, I lack all terminologies, I'm sorry, are the accessory and cable box. Now, if I remember correctly, these do come with Sankai tips, which are on their own pretty expensive. So for the price of the Wan'er 2, you get free Sankai tips. It's pretty worth it just on that alone. And the cable is pretty solid. Reminds me kind of the Ola or the Gate by Truth Ears kind of cable, so pretty good. Build is alright. I mean, considering it is a budget IEM, I have nothing to complain. The faceplate looks beautiful. The shell feels sturdy enough, and it does come with some kind of metal nozzle, which is a plus. Fit and comfort wise, I feel like they're fine. I mean, they're small enough, that's for sure. they're not gonna be, you know, a problem size-wise for a lot of people. I am having a little problem getting good seal though, and I think it's because these cables right here kind of angled the IEM in a weird way for me. Like, I wish they didn't have this kind of really hard angled hook in. Maybe that helps some people, but for me, it makes it kind of trying to come out of my ears. Switching out to the large Sankai tips makes the fit much better for me. It actually seals now, and yeah, it is comfortable. It's not big, it's not small, it's more like medium size. So maybe if you have super small ears, that might be a problem for you, but for majority of ears, it shouldn't. The tuning of this is fine. I think I prefer the tuning of the original Wan'er though. This one comes across similar, but maybe has a bit more of that treble singiness that the original Wan'er doesn't have. The original Wan'er is more like kind of tamed and almost a bit dark in that area, which maybe makes it feel like it's not as detailed as other $20 sets. This one definitely feels like the details are more apparent, and some of you might think that this sounds a bit more technical than the original Wan'er as well, which is a fair point to have. All in all, Sankai tips, good tuning, decent technical performance, good fit. I mean, what else? It's a great deal. And lastly, for the one we've all been waiting for, the Moondrop Gravity Rays. Here's a look at the inside of the box. As you can see, the IEMs are right there and the case is down there. And inside the case holds the cable, which is luckily a color match with the IEM. As you can see here, it is a bit green and purple. I quite like this design choice. I like it when brands pay extra attention to design. I know it doesn't affect the sound, but it makes you feel extra good to use a good looking IEM. Speaking of look, let's finally take a look at these babies right here. Very sturdy resin shell with a resin nozzle and metal faceplate, and it looks quite nice. It looks super gamer-ish in picture and also looks super gamerish in person, but feeling it in hand, it doesn't feel super like cheap as you might think from the photos. It doesn't feel expensive, mind you, but it feels slightly bit better in person, in hand, than it would look on picture. These metal faceplate are fingerprint magnets though, so right away they already don't look that good. It's my fault though. Now the Moondrop Rays is a DSP IEM, and as you guys may know, as with all DSP IEMs, it's only in USB-C. Oh, I was completely wrong. It's not only in USB-C. It seems to have also a USB adapter, so you can just plug it straight into your computer, which you can kind of already do with USB-C anyways, but just in case you want to convert your USB-C into USB 2.0, it seems, you can do so with this adapter right here. Fit and comfort wise, it is, yeah, good. I think most ears can fit this, aside from those of you who may have super duper small ears. All right, so this is a rather good sounding neutral tuning. The only thing I think might be lacking is the treble. I feel like it's a little bit uneven, or maybe a lot uneven. I just feel like the tail end of my vocals don't sound as complete or as detailed as it should be, and also some treble details I feel like are a bit behind or not as apparent as they should be as well. Attack and everything feels slightly bit softer than I would like to, so I'm guessing is an issue in the treble area, but the rest of it is fine. If you're listening to this tuning casually, I think you really like it because it's just a nice clean, not harming clean, but nice clean neutral tuning. It just sounds nice, just lacking a bit in the detail department. And that's it for my first impression slash unboxing of the new Astral, the Wan'er 2, and the Moondrop Rays. I think all three IEMs have potential to be worth it for the price tag that they're asking for, especially the Wan'er 2, which is almost already worth it for the accessories alone. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and bye.